Hello all and welcome to the client section that we're going to discuss now in IMAPS. So we've went through the project creation, the employee creation, equipment creation, progress and forecast we did, vendor we did, cost capture we did, the estimation and budget we did. We still have the billing and the client. So in the client you already went and saw how we can create a client by clicking adding client, and we created one as well. Now we're going to go into creating client PO, SO, and contract. So in the estimation and budget, we actually estimated the project, which if I go in here just for to give you a reminder of what we did before, and we can go into the third page, which is the video demo project, if you remember, and we can click on there, and we can see that we actually our sell price was $37,219. So I'm going to go to the client, and you can see here also that it was approved. So I'm going to go to the client. I'm going to go to client PO and SO. And now it's as simple as, first you can see all the POs that you have in here for all your clients based on the actual accesses that you have by the roles. And second, we're going to add the POSO client. So here we're going to choose the client, which is demo client 1, if you remember. We're going to select the project, which was demo movie 1. SO number, that one is the actual contract number, so it can be any number or it can be also programmed accordingly. The PO value was $37,560. The tax rate is 5% because we're in Alberta in that example. The contract type, if you remember when we did the estimate, we said it was lump sum. Currency is Canadian dollars. And we click create. And now, the bottom of the list, we also have that PO that is tracked accordingly. So that PO is right now uh, into the system, and you can track it accordingly. It's as simple as that. The second step that we have right now is we have to do the forecasting. Click on PO forecast. I click on client PO forecast. I can choose my client, which is demo movie, and I'm going to click on forecast. Here you can see we're at 0% progress. That came from the actual progress that we've done to the project. And you can see all the information that we have. So you can also see the change order that was submitted, which we're going to discuss after. You can see the contract information. You can go to the bottom here and see submitted the pending change notices, which will become change orders. And you can see the billed revenue and all the information required actually to take a decision on that project. So right now we can say, let's say the forecast revenue is gonna be $50,000, and that you're able to calculate your actual revenue for the project itself. You can calculate the margin for the project yourself automatically within the system, and that also can be rolled up for your corporate end of year or end of quarter revenue forecast accordingly. So you just have to click apply forecast, and there you go, you have a forecast that's applied. I'm gonna go to the video demo project. There's also another one that we did, and I'm gonna click on forecast. Oh, in the video demo project, I did not award it when I did it. Thus, you're unable to find the client. So that's another thing that you can see here, that the system is interconnecting. So now we're gonna go to client change order and see how it does. But before doing that, I'm going to go to change notices, because change notices become change orders. Click on change notices. You can see here, you can see all the change notices also based on the if you have access to the project or not. I'm going to click add a client POSO contract. I'm going to choose the client, which was video demo client 1. I'm going to choose the project demo movie 1, and I'm going to search for it, and here it is. So now I can click add change notice here. Change notice 01, added camera as requested by client. It is submitted or not, so you can change the status from submitted to approved to rejected. So we're gonna submit it. I'm gonna put the date, and I'm not gonna say that the client responded. I'm gonna say it's $1,000. The approved value, I'm not gonna say it yet. And here you can drag and drop all the information of that project. So your change order, you never have to go and start searching for change order what we submitted. And in the comments, you can say change order as per the attached request done by client. And then you just have to click create. And now the change notice have been created. You can have multiple change notices that you can inform the client about, but you haven't technically included in your actual PO. So now the change order, same thing. We can add a change order, put demo. I'm going to choose the project, and I'm going to click on search, and I'm going to be able to click on change order. So change order 01, that one can also be numerical. The numerical order can be pre-programmed. Camera addition as requested by client. Now the beauty in here is in the reference change notices, you can add multiple change notices to one change order and you can have access to it. You can see it here. Added camera request because you only create one, but you'll see a big list. And the second you assign it to one change order, you won't be able to assign it again to avoid double dipping. So here we're gonna put the date, and then I'm gonna put $1,000, and I can drag and drop the information then as requested by client. Same information as we did before, and I click create, and I have the change order there. Now, if I go in and review the change order, let's say I received the approval from the client, I can actually click on that, and then I can click the client approved the $1,000, and it's 100% complete because we received everything. I can drag and drop the signed change order here so we don't have to search in the future for it. And then I can just click on update. Actually, I have to say approved because I put an approved value. Update and the response date. So that's something you can see that the system will not allow you to proceed without filling out all the right and correct information. And update. So now the change order has been approved. If you remember, we can go back to client, POSO contract, and then let's search for demo, and let's search for the actual PO here. And you can actually you can actually review and edit your PO here for a different value that you have, or which if I try to do it here, I can't. So what you can do is you can go to the forecast sheet, choose demo project, demo movie, search, and then create a forecast, demo, forecast. Automatically here you can see the submitted value of $1,000. You can also see that the approved value is $1,000. So technically the $37,000 should be 38,560, yet you're forecasting 50. And you can also see here that the change notices, the 1,000 has been approved automatically in there. So that's how it's all interrelated and connected automatically. That will give you all the information that you need. Now we can go finally to the client invoices, and we can add a client invoice. You can choose the client, demo client 1. I can select the PO. I can select an approver. Invoice number can be automatically set for you guys wherever you want. Let's say we're gonna bill $2,000. with it's gonna be $200 taxes. We can drag and drop the actual invoice itself in here. We'll enter the date. We can enter the due date, let's say 30 days after that, so 11th of July. And then once you enter the paid date when you receive it, you're able to know it will automatically calculate your actual generated revenue. And here you can put the data range of your invoice. So let's say between the 1st of May till the 31st of May. For last month, we were able to finish it on the 11th. And then we can click save and submit for approval, and it was submitted. As you can see, the project manager will have to approve the invoice before you send it to the client. So when you click on it, you have the invoice that we discussed. You can click on view, you'll see all the information, you even have the file, and then you can approve. Second you approve it, it will be issued automatically to the client through an email if you want us to program that, or you can print it, and there's gonna be an alert that will go specifically to the person who's doing that. So that's how we finish the actual all client section for IMAPS. Thank you.